Hello, my name is Ariel and thank you for watching. Okay, so this is the second week of Inktober for me. I am only doing 5 drawings per week. I'm not doing 7 days a week. It's just not something I think I can do. And I'm a little lazy, not gonna lie. So this is a drawing I did. I don't know. I was just really inspired to draw this kind of very. She's like that awkward girlfriend meme. How she was like a stalker girlfriend. I forget. It was going around for a while. It was pretty funny, yeah. And I don't know, that's kind of what she makes me think of because she just has that look to her that she's like a little bit loopy there. So that's my first one. My second one, I was really going for an interesting style for this one. I really wanted to be very stylistic. And so I have a little bit of a caption for this, and it's literally just lyrics um, from Oceans by Hillsong United. And it's when oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours and you are mine. And then I said, even when you're sinking and you feel like you're falling apart and no one is there to reach out to you, God is always sending bubbles of hope your way. He will not just let you drown. So yeah, that was kind of the inspiration for this one. It was a little bit dark, but a lot of my art's dark, so this is not really anything new. I had a lot of fun doing this one. I'm really happy that I got to do it. She's kind of robotic. Robotic has just been a really big symbolism to me, especially with like dolls and stuff. I don't know what I'm thinking with all this. And now for the one coming up, I actually have a story going this week, and this is part one. I'm actually going to read it to you. So this is Rag Story Part 1 of 3, Replaced. When I first came to be, I remember meeting Grandpa. His old, wiry face was always lit up with a smile. He said to me that I was going to make someone happy, and that all his hard work had paid off. He said that was very precious. I remember being given to little Linda on her birthday. She wasn't smiling like Grandpa did, but she thanked Grandpa nonetheless. Later that day, she put me up on a tall shelf and left me there. It was bitterly cold, and I noticed that other forgotten toys were left with me also. Their eyes were dull and hopeless, and all the day they stared down at the toys below that were loved. I could see a hint of envy among the feelings of hopelessness as she played with the nice toys. So many were loved, but we were not. I wished every day that she would give me a chance to see potential in me. With my whole heart, I earnestly wanted to be loved by her. If I could just reach her once, if she would just give me a chance, I thought maybe she would also see what Grandpa had seen in me. And so one day, with everything in me, I leaned forward and fell from the shelf. I met the ground with a harsh thump, but I knew that I would finally get to see her, and so it felt like nothing. When she came in her room that day to pick out a toy, my heart soared with hope that she would pick me. But to my dismay, when she came in, she was holding a soft, cuddly teddy bear. He had beautiful eyes that shone under the light, unlike my thread eyes, and his seams were hardly noticeable, while my stitches were plain as day. I think I finally realized I would never be good enough for her, and it broke my heart to no end. What purpose did I have if she didn't want me any more? I was replaced. And then now we're on part 2, which I will read to you. Inktober, Rag Story, Part 2 of 3, Attached, Detached. After summer came fall, and after fall came winter, and then before I realized it, spring had come. Watching the seasons change was a curious thing. Though the climate outside changed, it was always the same inside. Little Linda never did pay me any mind. After falling, I had only been picked up by someone else and put back on the shelf. When Teddy first came, I was sad that I had been replaced. Then after a while, I found myself becoming used to seeing the teddy bear. It wasn't really so bad. At least from up here on the shelf, I would still be near little Linda. And maybe, just one day, she would grow tired of the teddy bear and acknowledge me. But once again, to my dismay, things took yet another turn for the worse. You see, humans have an awful, terrible tradition. They call it spring cleaning. For this, they throw away anything that isn't deemed important anymore. That's how I found myself sitting atop a pile of trash. If I thought it was cold on the shelf, it was much worse out here come night time. Strange water fell from the sky yesterday night, and it made thread from my eye fall out even more. Whatever hope that I was holding on to before has left me. I realize now that little Linda will never see me. I am truly alone, and Grandpa was wrong. All those words he said were lies. I am not able to make somebody happy. I am not precious. I am ugly and stupid and falling apart. Little Linda will never see me for more than trash. I was a fool to believe anything otherwise. I have to accept the truth, even though it hurts. And then part 3. Wait a minute. When I think about Grandpa, who saw so much in me, and compare him to little Linda, who saw nothing, I think I'm realizing something. I was not incapable of being loved. No, that's wrong. Grandpa loved me. What he told me wasn't true in Linda's case, but is that really how everyone is? Can I really assume that everybody is bad? If I just trust in what Grandpa said for a little bit longer. If I can just believe his words for now, then I can't give up yet. I know that what Grandpa said was true. I know that his love and confidence in me is real. I've been living so sadly, believing lies that made me feel like nothing, but things weren't always like this. I remember Grandpa singing happy songs to me, and I remember him encouraging me. I can still hear him saying that he had good things in store for me. This isn't over yet. I pay attention to more than the garbage enshrouding me, and I see people, so many people, and in the midst of them, a boy is staring at me. He walks over toward me and picks me up. It's a human boy who looks at me in awe. He has a dirty face and bruised hands and knees. His clothes are full of patches and holes, and he has dark bags coating under his eyes. As a matter of fact, he kind of looks like me. His face immediately lights up with joy, and his smile is the most amazing thing I have ever seen. It breaks through all the sadness of my broken heart and fills my depression with hope. I remember Grandpa's words once again. He said that I was going to make somebody very happy, and that I was precious. He had always known, didn't he? Thank you, Grandpa.